you saw the news. The word Nipah is circulating again, and with it that sense of alert that we all know well. It's natural to feel worried, especially when we hear about a virus with a high mortality rate and no specific vaccine. But I have a question for you. Does fear help your immunity or hinder it? Today here, we're not going to spread panic. We're going to spread knowledge. I'm going to explain exactly what's happening in 2026, separate the facts from the sensationalist myths, and most importantly, I'm going to teach you how to protect your health and your family's health in a natural and practical way. If you want to transform fear into preparation, stay with me until the end. Hello, welcome to our channel. If you're new here, we are a community focused on natural health, longevity, and well-being, especially for those over 60 who know that taking care of their body is a daily investment. Yesterday we touched on the subject, but today we're going to delve deeper. The current outbreak in Asia has raised a red flag worldwide. But, unlike other recent health crises, the Nipah virus has very specific characteristics. In this 10-minute video, we'll cover 4 essential pillars. 1. What the Nipah virus really is and how it behaves. 2. The symptoms you need to monitor without paranoia. 3. The natural shield. How to prepare your immune system, focusing on our senior audience. 4. Practical hygiene. Food safety tips that nobody tells you about. Go ahead and check if you're subscribed to the channel. Clicking the subscribe button ensures you receive reliable health information without alarmism. Shall we begin? What is the Nipah virus? Facts versus myths. First, let's get down to earth. Nipah is not a new virus. It was first identified in the late 1990s in Malaysia. It is what we call a zoonotic virus. What does that mean? This means it jumps from animals to humans. The natural reservoirs of this virus are fruit bats, those large bats that feed on fruit. The cycle usually happens like this. The bat contaminates a fruit or palm sap with saliva or urine. An intermediate animal, such as a pig, eats this fruit and gets sick. And the human, who has very close contact with this animal or consumes the contaminated fruit, ends up getting infected. But what about person-to-person transmission? You might be wondering, does it exist? Yes, but according to the World Health Organization and current data from 2026, it occurs mainly through bodily fluids in very close contact, such as caregivers of sick people or family members living in the same house. It is not a virus that spreads through the air as easily as a common flu or other respiratory viruses that we know well. This is crucial information to reduce anxiety. The risk of an explosive global outbreak exists, but transmission requires more specific conditions. The fatality rate is high, ranging from 40% to 75%, which demands respect and caution. But remember, the current outbreak is concentrated in Asia. For us in Brazil, the watchword is vigilance and hygiene, not despair. Understanding the enemy is the first step to defeating it. Symptoms and warning signs. How to identify it? The incubation period, the time between contact and symptoms, can vary from 4 to 14 days and can reach 45 days in rare cases. The initial symptoms look very much like a strong flu. Sudden high fever, intense headaches, muscle aches, that feeling of a broken body, vomiting and sore throat. The danger of Nipah is its progression. In severe cases, it can rapidly evolve within 24 or 48 hours into dizziness, drowsiness, mental confusion, and neurological signs, indicating inflammation in the brain called encephalitis. If you or someone in your family experiences these symptoms, especially if there has been recent travel to at-risk areas or consumption of questionable food, the advice is to seek immediate medical help. Do not attempt to treat at home if there is a neurological suspicion. Modern medicine provides vital support, and our part, natural health, comes in at prevention and strengthening the biological terrain, that is, your body. The natural shield, strengthening senior immunity. Now let's talk about what's within our control. How do we shield our bodies? Especially for us, women and men over 60, the immune system needs premium fuel. There's no magic pill against Nipah, but there is a resilient body. Here are 3 natural pillars you should apply today. 1. The intestinal and nutritional barrier. 70% of our immunity starts in the gut. Avoid ultra-processed foods that inflame your body. Focus on real foods. Zinc, essential for antiviral defense. Find it in pumpkin seeds, lean meats, and chickpeas. Vitamin C, not just in supplements, but in acerola, guava, and yellow bell peppers. Vitamin D, the queen of immunity. If possible, get your 15 minutes of daily sun, or check your levels with your doctor for supplementation. Low vitamin D levels leave the door open for infections. 2. Strategic hydration. Many people our age lose their sense of thirst. But dry mucous membranes, nose and throat, are entry points for viruses. Stay hydrated. Water, herbal teas, and coconut water are your allies. 3. The power of sleep. It is during sleep that your body produces defense cells. If you are losing sleep because of the news, you are lowering your guard. Chamomile, mulungu, or lemon balm teas before bed are not grandmother's thing. They are science applied to natural health. Practical hygiene and food care. Since Nipah can be transmitted through fruit contaminated by bats, hygiene in the kitchen has never been more important. And here is a golden rule that applies to Nipah and any other bacteria. Wash fruits and vegetables very well. Do not eat fruit that appears to have been bitten, scratched, or that you found fallen on the ground, especially if you live in rural areas or areas with many fruit trees. If you usually consume sugarcane juice or palm sap in its natural state, make sure it has been processed hygienically or boiled, as it is attractive to bats. And of course, hand washing. Soap and water remain the most advanced technology for destroying the layer of fat that protects viruses. Just got home from the street? Wash your hands. Going to eat? Wash your hands. Simple, but it saves lives. Conclusion. To conclude, I want to leave a message of stoicism and strength. The world outside may be hectic, but inside your home and inside your mind, you are in charge. Stress and fear release cortisol, which weakens your immunity. Therefore, staying calm is literally a public health measure. Do your part, eat well, maintain hygiene, take care of your emotions, and filter the news you consume. If this video brought you clarity and peace, I ask that you click like. This helps YouTube understand that this is content of public utility and not panic. Share this video in your family group. Let's replace messages of fear with messages of prevention. And if you're not already subscribed, subscribe now to Vida Naturalativa so we can continue this health journey together. A big hug, lots of health, and see you in the next video.